Error. You were moved.
Hey.
Okay, cool. We got the stream up, I think.
You were moved.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, cool. We got the stream up, I think.
You were moved.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, cool. We got the stream up, I think.
You were moved.
Okay.
Microphone muted.
All right. I think we're going to be starting here soon. Waiting on Win to start the game.
Oh, are we live?
I believe so.
Oh, well, welcome back, everyone, to week 6 of the Team Swain Batty League. In game 2, we have Guerrilla Radio going up against Thomas the Dank Engine. And joining me, I have Splinter. How you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. I was more excited for this game until they had to use like 2 subs, but for Guerrilla Radio, but it is what it is.
Yeah, 2 emergency subs too, and that's always kind of rough to play with someone you haven't been playing with. Team practice hasn't happened. They have Psych Out and Zedicus filling in for them today. Expecting to see a Heimerdinger ban.
Yeah, I would expect it.
Yep, and
I hope they first pick it if they don't. Oh, there it is.
there it is. There's that Heimerdinger pick. That sucks, dude. That could have been probably the only Heimerdinger pick this entire season.
Blame Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so Guerrilla Radio coming out with some pretty obvious bans here. Salvo taking that Jinx away from him, and then Zyra is obviously their spec ban towards Thrifty. And then the
Yeah,
Fiora,
actually,
which I think On the Wind has been playing
plays
a lot.
of it. Those are great bands. I like them.
Yeah, those are really good bands.
I could see maybe switching like the Jinx out for something else if you're really worried about something, but it's still a very solid band. Probably the best AD that Salvo has.
Yep, absolutely. And that it really insta-lock first pick Braum, and as someone who just played Braum, I totally agree with that. Braum, in my opinion, is the top, like, first or second best support right now in the game. He's so tanky, and all the poke mid, like all the control mages nowadays, like you can block all that damage with the shield.
Yeah, I like the Braum pickup as well. It adds a lot of utility to the team.
A Dank Engine answering with Lee Sin for developmental, one of his go-to comfort champs after Rek'Sai, which is surprising that he didn't pick it. Usually he goes with Rek'Sai pretty much every game, but yeah, mixing up a bit.
Yeah.
Lee Sin too. I mean, they both really accomplished the same thing.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by Developmental picking up that Lee Sin. It's kind of always one of his main champions. Mr. Coffee, if anyone didn't know, that is Lock 'em Down, switched his name, and we'll be seeing him go Nautilus support. I'm surprised if that's actually Zaku couldn't make it, or if they just decided to go with Mr. Coffee this week.
Oh, yeah. I do not see him. Oh, yeah, he is online, actually. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, but Nautilus is also a pretty strong support champion right now. Pretty even matchup against Braum. And then Guerrilla Radio coming in with Gragas and Vayne.
The Vayne.
What? What? Vayne spotted. Oh my god. This is pretty early on to pick
Vayne,
Vayne,
yeah.
in my opinion, but AJS Zero, he has had enough of losing this season. He's
Just
just had
going full
enough of
hard carry
losing
mode.
in his life, and he's said, "Hey guys, I'm gonna pick Vayne and style on some kids. Peel for me." That's pretty much, I think, the game plan at this point because you have Braum and Gragas. Gragas works so well with Vayne because what you want to do
Yeah.
is single out the front line. You just knock someone back, and Vayne can keep proccing Silver Bolts. Man, that's
So,
I like
think in my
the comp they
last-
have.
In my last like 15 ranked games, I've always had a Vayne in the game. She's always picked now in solo
Yeah.
queue.
Yeah, she is
Um,
so popular right now.
And that comes with like a lot of the ADCs that are good against her aren't very strong right now. But someone picks up the Graves that
Yeah,
decent.
and see, Graves is one of those good
Right.
picks against Vayne. The reason Vayne is so popular right now is because all of the champions that traditionally do well against her aren't popular right now, like Lucian
Right.
and Graves. I mean, Caitlyn is a good champion, but she's just not what you're looking for in this meta. So Vayne can thrive, but Graves, a good Graves can really shut down a Vayne early on.
Yep.
I like that, and it's good to see Salvo playing something a little bit more aggressive. He usually defaults to something more like hyper carry, more late game oriented. And on
And
the
then-
win, let's talk about
yeah,
this
bring it-
game playing pick
bring it
for a
up to
sec.
GP.
Yeah, dude. Have we seen a GP yet?
We have last week or 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I think Boozgraph played it.
Oh yeah, he did.
I don't know how much he does play GP, but yeah, if you get the GP mechanics down, the new one does a ton of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, especially late game when you can those barrels they
Oh yeah.
trigger so fast. Like it gets down to the one tick so fast, and ignoring 60% armor. Like if Swift cannot get caught inside barrels, it's literally dead. And he'll do really good well against Malphite too, ignoring all that armor.
Okay, so this whole team comp coming out on Guerrilla Radio is support for Vayne. So
Yeah.
hopefully Swift gets going.
That's yeah, they kind of pigeonhole themselves here because their only real damage threat is Swift. So if Swift gets behind or doesn't get going, there's no damage on this team. It's all utility, it's all CC.
Yep.
This is all focused on Vayne, and I hopefully for Tank Engine they'll realize that. And they have tons of tools to get to the backline, like Lee Sin and Nautilus all alone is pretty devastating to short-ranged ADCs. And Thrifty Senpai bringing out a real comfortable, real good Ahri.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Swift bring out a for item pick up a Quicksilver stash.
Like early on.
No, I don't know early on, but maybe like third item, maybe possibly.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I mean, if it really
It really
warrants
depends. You kind of like play it by. Let's see how these team fights are going. If he is getting locked down by that Nautilus all day, he might pick it up a little earlier.
Yeah.
But if he gets going early on, he might not need it because they have so much utility on that team. He'll be protected by Gragas, alt, Lulu, alt, Bra. like I
Yeah.
said, they just need to get that Vayne going.
Yeah.
So hopefully
And
Psycho
that's-
realizes, like, Swift is telling him, just camp my lane, bud.
Yeah. I would imagine all the pressure going down bot for Dank Engine. So yeah, Psycho needs to answer appropriately and try to just babysit that Vayne.
Yeah. Oh,
But I mean, as
actually,
far as the
I just noticed this. Zedekis is actually going to be supporting. I love that call, actually.
Yeah, I'm putting in Cruise Master. He plays a lot of mages, especially. I mean, all of his support picks are usually caster type people, and he's going into the mid with Lulu.
Yeah, I love
like
that
that too.
choice. I think Cruz will do a lot better than Zedekis would have in mid. No offense, Zedekis.
Yeah, I mean, without the Heimerdinger, I don't know what else he can bring to the table. I can't
Yeah.
remember the last time I played a game with the guy. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, Brahm's a relatively easy to pick up support. Should be able to shield something, and he's gonna need to shield a lot of things. Shielding all of the Graves damage. I mean, a lot of the upfront damage early on for Graves is through buckshot and his collateral damage. ult, so I mean that's pretty big if you can shield at least some of that damage.
So because of the lack of damage on Guerrilla Radio besides Vayne, do you think we're gonna see Thermidor take a note out of Scotchonut's playbook and build that Triforce?
Build a couple Doran's rings, maybe go into a Triforce. Maybe I don't know. We'll have to see how well.
I'm sure
Thermidor
Swift
plays
will
this.
yell a lot if he does that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, building full armor.
What are you doing? Build tank. You're only good for peeling for me.
Peel for me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I personally would go with the full tank Malphite, but
Yeah,
if he gets
no, I
ahead, I don't know. Like, I don't play a lot of Malphites, so maybe that is good to pick up a damage item. I don't know. And I don't know how the new items play into Malphite, but building full armor or just full tank against the lineup he's going against is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of physical damage, actually. The only magic damage really is Thrifty.
Yep. Which, if he's not paying attention, they could burst him down.
Mm-hmm.
If he's up in the front line, you get a good Malphite ult, Gragas ult back, and just... We'll see.
Yeah, it's all about trying to single out one of those champions on Dank Engine's team. But they're really mobile, too, so it's going to be kind of tough. Gangplank is probably the most vulnerable one.
Yep. Yeah, and really, with the new GP, you build a lot of damage on them now. So they do have a squishy team.
Mm-hmm.
Compared, to Guerrilla Radio. Dank Engine is squishy, so they gotta play their team fights and pick their fights.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, but it's just early on in that early mid game, Dank Engine, pretty much until like 40 minutes, Dank Engine can pretty much do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I think this is gonna be a fun match, whether it's like an actually close game or just a complete blowout. I like seeing these champions. They're so fun to watch, like Vayne and Gangplank. Especially Lee Sin too. Let's look for some awesome knockout Lee Sin plays.
Yeah,
here.
I think the lane to watch is definitely bot lane right now.
Yeah.
Swift is putting a lot of pressure on himself. And honestly,
Yeah,
I want to see it because I think this is a total upset. I did not expect Guerrilla Radio to come in this game and really have much of a chance, just based off of using, having to use 2 subs. But
yeah, I mean this is do or die time. I think if Swift performs well and his team wins today, I think they'll help prove himself as one of the elite AD carries in this league. This is the time to do it, dude. When you pull out Vayne, you're basically saying, "Hey, I can ball."
yeah, because thinking about it, Forces of Nature won today, so that means if Guerrilla Radio loses this game, then they are 2 games behind.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, and we're
Only 4
already
left.
halfway through the season. Like a lot of these games are gonna matter for playoff standings. Oh, Psych Out trying to do the line defense, trying to defend his jungle, but for Dank Engine coming in, laying down those wards.
Oh.
And they had a really good level 1. Holy crap! You had Hook, Charm, Lee Sin. Like that's. So Dank Engine just knows if Psych Out's gonna start red or not.
They're just getting some wards down.
They're going back in on this. Psych Out actually went back. I don't know what he went back for. Milk lands the Sonic Strike. Or Sonic whatever. Sonic Wave.
Yeah,
Resonance
they're
Strike.
just getting some wards, seeing where the Gragas starts off and predict where he might be trying to gank early on. I would love to see Gragas get like level 2 and just like insta bot, gank bot or something like that. Just
Gragas?
the cheese. Yeah, just the cheese, man.
I mean, that could be something. That could be just a little bit that Swift needs to get ahead on
Right.
Vayne.
You get like those summoners down and then they play a little passive so Vayne can just like farm it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually punish Nautilus really hard if he hooks in, and he doesn't have flash. Vayne can kite and get those silver bolt procs down.
I don't expect to see it. I'd expect to see like a level 4 gank bot possibly, but
Yeah.
we'll have
Yeah,
to see.
oof. Swift are taking a lot of auto attack damage from Salvo. Salvo playing this correctly, just standing in that minion wave, autoing Vayne whenever she comes in.
Yeah, he's taking a lot. Zedekis needs to get in their face a little more.
Swift and Zed actually hitting the level 2 first here. Braum passive is procced, and did he go Silverbolt second? I think he did. I think he got Silverbolt's proc down there. Thermidor beating up on the wind early on.
Yeah.
What do you think about this top lane matchup in the laning phase?
Yeah,
at
I
least?
like it. I like it for Guerrilla Radio. I mean, early on, Malphite, you know. You get that one kill on GP though, man, you'll start taking over.
On the wind doing his best here to farm. He's farmed pretty well, man. 19 CS already.
Yep. I mean, he got the flask and health pots. He'll survive.
Okay, oh, Psycho coming into mid lane for the gank here. Red buff is proccing, and Thrifty gets pretty low, but doesn't have to expel any summoner spells. And Cruz and Psycho are extremely low after that 1v2. Thrifty came out ahead. I think Thrifty just won that trade.
Yeah, I mean, he just healed up. Used one of his pots. He's healing back up. He's almost full. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we expected more gank spot early on. I mean, it's still really early, but for the most part, Guerrilla Radio's just been pushing the lane, bot lane, so.
Yeah. Yeah, and as long as they keep tabs on where Milk is, that's pretty alright for Vayne and Braum to do. Yeah, wow, they're actually zoning out Salvo and Mr. Coffee here. It's just that Braum, like, you have to respect the Winter's Bite. If it lands, then Vayne can tumble in and definitely proc it very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Milk making a little journey over into the enemy jungle. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's gonna pick up the scuttle here.
Mr. Cameraman, fix the portraits.
Ah, there we go. Got the barrel. Nice. Free money, dude. Melk's at the enemy Gromp right now, and Thermidor is pretty low at this top tower here. On the wind, pretty healthy, but on the wind opting to go back here.
That late, the deep ward. I like it. Gets vision on most of the blue side of Guerrilla Radio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like On the Wind keeps pushing the wave with the barrels there, so it's good to know on that side of the map at least where Psycho is at all times.
Right.
Pretty steady farming gain here, but just from farming and no kills alone, it's like a 600 gold lead for Dank Engine. Melk hovering, he keeps hovering around this mid lane here.
Yeah, we actually look. Thomas the Dank Engine almost have 1,000 gold already.
Oh, Thrifty Senpai catches out Psycho out in his jungle. Psycho has to flash away the charm hit, and Thrifty Senpai 3 Spirit Rushes later and a dead Gragas. Oh, first blood going over to Dank Engine.
Well, that's unfortunate for Psycho.
Yeah, oh, Zed taking a lot of damage too. Thrifty having the presence of mind to know where Gragas is and execute on that kill.
I think he just, he laid down the ward and he was there and just landed the charm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, on the win, getting beat up by Thermidor once again. Thermidor is level
man.
6. He ults in, and on the win has to use the ult to
flash.
disengage.
Nice.
The flash to answer, and the rock slap in the face to pick up the kill.
Good job on Thermidor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what his team needs. They need some of these lanes to go even at the very least.
Hopefully he's telling Psycho right now, hey, Gragas or BP just flashed. Once my ult's back up, we can kill him again.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, very easy. And hopefully they don't mess up that ult timing. If they wait for Gragas to hit 6 as well, that's a dead Gangplank. There's nothing Gangplank can do with that flash.
I mean, speaking of that, we really have not seen too much early pressure come up from the junglers.
No. Yeah, Milk just, laying that deep ward like we mentioned earlier, but he's been hovering around mid, so it looks like he's been looking for the gank, but it's really hard to gank a Lulu, especially with summoners up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
But
now,
Psycho looks like he's just farming. I mean, he did gank the mid lane early on, but very unsuccessful.
BP gets a deep ward on Gorilla Radio's blue, so possibly be able to see Gragas coming.
Yeah, wow, look at the wards in the river for Dank Engine.
That was a very aggressive pink ward.
Yeah.
Whoever laid that.
Yeah, that's... You can't expect that one to stay
No.
around too long. Oh my god, look at that. That damage on those minions. Gangplank going to town. Yeah, Psycho coming down to the river in the bot lane. He had no chance of a surprise gank there. Tons of wards for Dank Engine.
Yeah, this Oh, Lee Sin's actually stealing away Psycho's blue buff.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the part where Wind is just gonna start poking down that Malphite. We might actually see a top dive.
Yeah, Psycho is... He just got to his own blue. He knows that it's gone.
Look at
Lee
this.
Sin
Here's
has to be in
Gragas
the
coming
area.
up.
Thermidor's going on the win, uses his ult to try to disengage. They're standing in the ult, they're trying to fight a 1v2, and Milk's still running down river, but he's not going to be fast enough. Kill goes over to Thermidor.
Good job by Gorilla Radio realizing that he didn't have flash and they got that gank off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate. Milk was in that tri-bush under the tower, so they were looking for the dive, but got out-rotated by Psycho. Wasn't able there to get the counter gank.
Nope. But down bot lane, still they're pretty much even. CS Swift is 2-3 CS above.
Mm-hmm. And this is just a clock down here. This is Swift instead of winning this lane. This is without a doubt them winning this lane. The only thing this elbow can do here right now, they have a good opportunity to try to get tower damage and get the tower down early, and then try to just rotate and group up and sort of force the 5v5s early on before Vayne gets big. But the longer he stays in this lane, the easier it is for Swift just to farm up. I mean, look where the wave is right now. This is perfect farming for Vayne.
Yeah.
Oh man, and Thermidor, he's such a man today. He has the Sunfire cape already completed and just bullying around on the win, trying to appreciate, or trying to get that Triforce down.
Gold are these bot lanes sitting on?
Yeah, they haven't. Wow, you're right. They haven't backed yet. They have 3K on Swift.
Yeah.
Is he just going? He's going for the Cutlass straight up, or the Bork, the Rune King. Yeah. That's a very good first back for Vayne. This is amazing. I think Swift is really happy right now. He's looking at his team. Oh, tumbling out of the hook, and that's good. Landing onto the tanky's head.
Yeah, this is okay too. I mean, we talked about how we might expect Gragas to camp bot a lot, but really they're not beating super hard as a team, so still a win.
Yeah. I mean, Dankin still has a 1.5k gold lead, even though being down a kill. It's just they're farming because, let's talk about the mid lane CS discrepancy. Almost
the overlay's a little
CS.
messed up, so I can't. But yeah, Almost 50.
Yeah.
Cruz,
Oh, Milk, he's trying to solo the Dragon, gets caught out, and he gets really low. Swift and Zed, they're trying to go up on the rotate, though. Nautilus ult comes down, and Swift trying to use that ult to disengage. The exhaust comes in. Swift looks like he's in the clear. Zed also looks like he's in the clear as well. No kills going down, but Develop Milk's really chunked right now. The charm lands on Cruise Master. Cruise Master doing everything he can to try to stay alive here, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
I don't think it's gonna be enough.
It's Thrifty Senpai. He doesn't have Ignite though. Oh, not able to dodge enough of those Qs, and Cruise Master will go down solo to Thrifty Senpai 2-0 on Ari.
And
So this isn't going well for
teleported bot
Gorilla
too, so this is a potential tower top as well. See how fast Wind can actually take it down.
Oh, wait a minute. Did Thermodor he had
Yes,
to teleport
he
it
did.
down there.
Yep, he did.
Oh man, and they didn't come up with anything, and actually losing a champion, and then he'll lose top tower as well. So a big gold swing going in for TDE here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
3,000.
Yeah, there's nothing to say about that.
Well, I mean, Guerrilla Radio really just needs to weather the storm for another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, they just need to play it cool and farm this one out. They should not be fighting for any of these dragons.
No, they should not. But yep, like you said, Swift he did back. He got that fork right away. Salvo, okay, that was gonna say he has not bought yet, but bought Infinity Edge straight up.
Mm-hmm. So technically Graves is very much stronger in the 2v2 fight. Oh man, Swift, you're playing with fire. What are you doing? Gets hooked by Nautilus though. Okay, that should have been a dead Swift, dude. Milk, if he had a ward, does he have a ward? He had a ward! That was a dragon kick into the tower. Yeah, man, you gotta abuse that. That's just Swift being greedy, farming up there.
Yeah.
And Milk trying to make another appearance down here.
If they had Nautilus ult up, I'm sure he might have died there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just coming up right now. Psych Out laid the ward down over in Dragon Pit, so they know this is happening. Milk taking a little extra damage from Dragon.
Yeah, at this point they can't. Guerrilla Radio can't really win too much. Like you just need to farm it out. Play for that late game.
Yeah, give up the dragons, especially the first two, maybe even three, if it comes down to it, and just farm these lanes out. Try to push the waves in and see if you can get some towers early on.
Yeah, I get that
so
extra
you can get
gold.
a little extra gold in your pocket.
So yeah, not too much going on. Got a lot of good wards by Dragon, but they have not committed on taking it yet.
Oh jeez, yeah. Look at all those wards. That definitely set up for a Dragon. But Milk is really hesitant about it. He's just sort of hovering in this river.
You think they would know that they also don't have Malphite teleport, so it's just grab GP. You have no tower top. Just group up, get that Dragon.
Exactly. You could actually just keep G if they don't. If
right, you
Guerrilla
can
Radio
even keep
doesn't
him up
fight
there
for it,
and
just DP
teleport if
ult.
needed. And he still has his ultimate, yeah. So this is a relatively easy Dragon, and if they want to try to contest it, well, Guerrilla Radio, you're probably gonna lose.
Yeah. I don't see them coming out of this fight. I mean, Thrifty Senpai alone, he already has a Merlin-Omicron and a needlessly large rod. Yeah, I can tell right now Swift is making the call. No, don't even look at it. Just run away. Just don't even go in that river. Okay, good. They didn't fight for it, but Cruise Master doing his best to push out that wave.
You have Malphite teleport coming up real soon, and GP will not have it. So, if the situation calls for it, and they could get a good TP ult, they might get a few kills, but you gotta be careful about it.
And bot lane would be the one to go to here. Yeah,
yep.
Oh, Silver Bolt's going down onto Salvo. He flashes the Glacial Fissure. Ooh, Thrifty Senpai, he had his Spirit Rush down. Swift flashing out of the charm. Zed has to flash too. Oh, the long range hook coming in from Mr. Coffee, and it will be a dead Zedekis, killing 3 for Senpai.
Alright, well,
Yeah, just
this is good
textbook
roam.
roam down there.
Yeah. Like I said, this TP gank could still happen though. Salvo has no flash. They could get a good... Oh, and Cruz gets caught out.
Yep. Good little wall to try to stop the Q damage, but... Yeah, you're right. The TP is up right now for Thermidor. He's going to get a little bit of damage down for the top tower, but I think it's going to be enough. Mid tier 1 going down for Dank Engine.
And we'll see if it happens now, with them losing so much there.
Yeah, that was a lot to lose.
Because now they're just going to group bot. Probably, and get that first bot tower.
Yeah, and they can't fight him straight up 5v5.
No.
They had to look to make a discrepancy somehow, make it a 3v2, probably a 4v2 if you really want to guarantee some kills. Thermidor pinging on the way, I think, or at least Thermidor's coming down here. He is spotted out by a good pink ward from Dank Engine in that river.
Yeah, so this gold lead just continues to get increased.
We had 5k already at 19 minutes. That's so much to have.
Yeah,
On the win, he is making a considerable CS lead for himself. 40 CS above Thermidor, but he didn't even have it warded. He just knew he was down there. Psycho lands the body slam after the Grog assault, and the slow comes in from the GP ult. Will it be enough? Psycho flashes for the body slam, and it. Oh, he's okay. Oh man. I thought that channel of his...
Yeah, no, same.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
oh, did you mess it up? What's actually 1v1 in Salvo?
Oh! Swift almost the hero there.
So what happened there is Salvo actually had heal and Swift did not, so he won that fight.
Ah, damn.
Very close.
So Bork for... Yeah, Salvo for... Of course, that's what Vayne does. Oh man, Salvo, now he thinks he's all good. Oh Jesus. God, that's just ruthless, man. Yeah, I think Salvo might have he might speak a little differently, like give it like 10 more minutes. Get a Phantom answer on that Vayne.
Yeah, then we'll see.
Yeah, then we'll see.
Especially since Vayne actually would have won that if
it's just for the heal. That was literally a heal
as well, right?
Yeah. If he looked at the health bars remaining, yeah, Swift won that by a huge amount without heal.
Of course, Swift knew that he didn't have it, so...
Yeah, so credit going over to Salvo, maybe for recognizing. I don't know who started that 1v1.
I think Swift did.
Oh, okay.
So, you know...
So maybe a miscalculation there. Just, you know, it's hard to really keep track of heal.
Right.
Oh, teleport coming in for Thermidor. Instantly ults onto Salvo. Cass comes back into the team, and Swift's here for the damage. He's going to pick up the return kill on Salvo here. And Guerrilla Radio, they're still going strong. Glacial Fissure not able to hit anyone. And they're in the choke point for Thrifty Senpai. And yeah, making the good call to back out here.
That was a good flash by Mr. Coffee. Not getting hit up by that Braum ult.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. Cruz is actually going up top to stop this GP.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what he can do right now. This is so dangerous for Cruz now. So I think On the Wind can just like two-shot him.
I'll just back up.
Yeah, he's got the Triforce and the BF already. Probably going into the IE. Usually that's a 2-item core for GP nowadays.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
yeah, they have to have a kind of an answer here. Thrifty Senpai landing the charm. Gotta be
like
no
we
follow-up
said
though.
this Vayne continues to get going.
Yeah.
And it gets late enough. This is a very tanky utility team, and they're getting picks off. On the Wind gets picked off. Cruz gets another kill. That's gonna help them a lot.
Yeah.
They need stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's really good. On the Wind, did he have... Oh, he did not have flash, so yeah. Good flank by Thermidor there.
Yep.
Yep, and they're just trying to wave clear in the mid here. The longer they can keep this tier 2 up, Body Slam lands, but definitely no follow-up on that. Yeah, they
Hopefully
just need to
what
keep
this-
wave clearing this.
Yeah. Hopefully what this team does, if they do get to that point, they don't tunnel vision and just leave Swift to die, though. I could see that happening. Tunnel vision, everyone just goes on to the targets, and Ari gets to the back and just blows up Swift.
Yeah. Yeah, Zed's gonna be. He's gonna be the needed. He needs to be really on point. He needs the shield, the charm, and a lot of that Ari damage.
Yep.
Yeah, he already has face mount, so that's good.
Oh.
Ooh, Psycho
Good
getting
charm.
really chunked out. I don't think they shouldn't be going for this dragon here, and they're not. They're making the call to go push mid.
Yeah,
that is the good call
you know
there.
I agree.
Oh, TP coming in for on the win, so it's 5 strong for Dank Engine right now. Seeing if they try to get an engage here. GP ult comes out. 30 Senpai charms a shielded Zedekis here. Thermidor goes in on the backline. He goes into 30 Senpai. Swift is exhausted though. He's trying to deal the damage from the backline. Going on to develop Milk here. He's free hitting. Swift going big. Oh, unneeded flash, but that's alright. Double kill for Psycho here, and Gorilla Radio's winning this fight.
Swift, what are you doing?
What are you doing? He's on the backline. Gets hooked. Oh man, and he goes down. Just kidding. Now it's a win for for Dank Engine. What? Oh man, Swift.
That's two each. But yeah, they should have backed out. Just be happy with getting 2 kills for 1 death and not lose a tower.
Yeah, no, that's a little overaggression there at the end by Swift. So it was going to be a win. It was going to be a 1 for 2.
Yeah.
For Gorilla Radio.
At that point in the game where totally did not expect them to win the team fight yet, and they did. So that would have been a good confidence booster. Swift maybe had a little blood in his eyes looking at that shutdown gold. So
yeah, he got. I could sense the hyphiness coming out from that Vayne player right there. I see it's classic Vayne. Like I see that in solo queue all the time. You pop that ult, you tumble in and say, "Yeah, dude, I'm sneaky." Oh man, cute little chain reaction for on the win. 229 CS for him. He is getting really big right now. He is 0-5 and 2, so I think they're doing their best to try to keep him down. GP is just really good at farming.
Yeah. I mean, he is 0-5 too. I mean, got a lot of farm, but 88 not too impressive. God, I'm amazed that they won that fight.
Yeah, no, and they played that fight beautifully. Thermidor ulting in on the backline, keeping them preoccupied, and then pretty much everyone else was on peel duty for Swift, and they body blocked.
Yeah, they did a very good job.
And the Braum shield, like I said, was really big. It blocked the charm. 30 Senpai spirit rushed in, he tried to land that charm to sort of start the fight. Yeah, if they keep playing it like that, if they somehow get into 5v5s, which I don't think they should try to find.
No,
but
I don't think they
if
should
they play it like that
a
again,
little bit longer.
It's only going to get better for them. The
Exactly.
more Vayne scales, yeah, that's going to be a better team fight for them as the game goes on. Oh,
And
Psycho with the
hopefully,
respect flash.
Yeah, I think he might have expected the charm coming out, and he's like, I better not get caught out, because that's Baron if I get caught out.
Yeah, that's a good point. There were 4 strong there for TDE though.
Yeah, Gorilla Radio needs to keep farming out. I don't think they should fight, like you were saying. I think they should just see if they can get it drawn out a little more.
Yep, Swift completing the Zerker Greaves, and yeah, he's working on that Phantom Dance here. Oh man, so at the end of it all, 7k gold lead still for TDE, but it hasn't really gone up that much. It was 5k maybe like 2 minutes ago, or like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, there's a large margin still, so.
Yeah, it's, oh man, and Thermidor, he
realizes. Okay, they had a ward, so he caught it. That's good.
Yeah, realizes all 5 are rotating towards him and easily taking tier 2 here. Let's see if Gorilla Radio will try to defend. Swift is recalling in the bottom lane. He's gonna try to be there. They're gonna try to fight for this tower. Thrifty a little bit chunked out. Lulu and Gragas combined is all right wave clear.
Looking, if they can't get this tower, looking at Mr. Coffee does have his sweeper up. They could try to go and clear out the Baron pit. They have a lot of wards, and maybe just try to bait a fight.
Yeah, no, that's also a really good option for Dank Engine. Yeah, totally agree. Or at least try to force a fight into this choke point. Yeah, bait him over to the Baron and then just camp a bush on the rotate over. Thrifty throwing out some charm scene if something sticks here. Thermidor, he's going in. He locks up Salvo and Mr. Coffee though. Thrifty Senpai, he is charmed by Cruise Master. AJS Hero is still in the back, still trying to deal damage. Mr. Coffee's going down. Melk's gonna go down too here. Psycho and Thermidor get out with their lives, and Swift, he's still going in. Thrifty Senpai's too low to go back in. Oh, hits the AJS Hero. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, a 1 for 2. So Guerrilla Radio and come out ahead on that.
This happens. Thermidor goes in, gets a great Malphite ult that hits their carries, and then Gragas goes in. They just disrupt. They do some decent damage, even though they're tanky, because pretty much Dank Engine's all damage. And Bane's just able to sit under tower and chop away at the tanks. Who better to do that than Bane, the tank killer?
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't really have like a lot of backline peel. Like they didn't have people buy Swift because they didn't need to. They were disrupting everyone so well. And Cruise Master, he had a really good Whimsy, not a charm, Whimsy, my mistake, onto Thrifty, right when he probably wanted to go in and charm Swift. That's that's really big. They're up a kill, and now it's only a 5k gold lead. And Guerrilla Radio was able to pick up a tower, so that's 3 towers for them.
Yeah, they definitely need to be careful here for this dragon. Right now, they need to get their ults back up before they can even think of fighting. Especially since they're split right now.
Yeah, Thermidor is in the back line here. Psycho trying to go in on a Thrifty Senpai. Lulual comes in and they're trying to get Thrifty Senpai into the back line though. Cruise Master's gonna take him out. Big damage coming through here. On the win, he's on AJS Hero. They're peeling from him and he will get the kill. Psycho is on a rampage. This guy's going crazy on Gragas actually.
2 for 1, but Dragon might fall.
Yeah, Dank Engine, they're chunked out. They cannot re-engage here. Thrifty and Salvo just opting to push out the mid and bottom wave. And a Dragon going over to Guerrilla Radio. Man, I'm just so impressed by their team fighting. You have 2 emergency subs, players you never play with this entire season, and you're pulling off team fighting in a 1 damage strike comp? That's remarkable in my mind.
Yeah. I mean, they're down a lot of gold, but it doesn't matter, it seems.
Yeah, they're the ones starting these fights too. Psycho, let's talk about it. Psycho has Dead Man's Plate on Jungle Gragas. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that. I think that's alright.
I mean, there's worse items you could get.
That's true. I mean, I haven't done the math. Maybe that's not like the best. Like, maybe that's not very slot efficient. At the end of the
They'll
game,
get in the
but
fights faster, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, he's always going in and
health.
He did body slam Thrifty Senpai last fight, so maybe if he landed an auto. Oh, Zed, he is caught out here. Let's see if his team tries to help him out. Face the Melon has to go use on him. Thermidor, he's looking for the ult. Oh, Gragas ult to try to disengage here instead. They're choosing not to fight.
Yeah, it's...
Melk lands the Q though. Whimsy coming out. Cruise Master is charmed and Cruise Master will go down. Thermidor goes in. Maybe that wasn't the best call. He's trying to delay 3 of them right now. And there's nothing they can do. He's totally by himself. Shut down for Thrifty Senpai.
Well, yeah, that whole thing started because Zedekis got caught out. And I'm not sure why they went back in.
Yeah, and Psycho trying to get some jungle control
they
back.
They have the wards at Baron. They could tell if they were gonna do it or not.
Yeah, that's definitely some mistakes out of Guerrilla Radio. Yeah, and that will be probably Baron going over to TDE. That's gonna be really big, man. Oh man, I don't want to say that costs the game for Guerrilla Radio, but it's gonna be real tough now.
It hurt him a lot.
Yeah, basically, when Zed got caught there, you leave him for dead. Or I think he was gonna walk out, and then they wanted to fight. They sort of approached Dank Engine and said, yeah, we can fight this. A lot of miscommunication there. Just dogs all to disengage. It was weird.
Just need to be more aware. You guys like they really need to stick 5 and wait for that Mel fight to engage.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they're gonna win their team fights.
Man, Saigo's he's wheeling around in the jungle with that 10 pants plate. Does it give you movement speed? Oh yeah. 60 movement speed at 100 stacks. That's.
We'll see what they do with this Baron, but yeah, the game's not over because they got so much front line, and if they can't get to Vayne, slowly but surely that they can still come back from this. I believe.
Yeah. But we've been really talking about Guerrilla Radio as the protagonist here. And we should try to avoid that in casting here. Let's talk about some performances on Dank Engine. You have 7-0-4 on 30 Senpai. I mean, I don't want to say it's unimpressive, but I mean, it's 30 Senpai.
All game he's been catching people out with that charm. Again, with Zedekis, 50 Senpai catches him out. That prompted that last team fight and actually got him the Baron.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. He's always doing that all game. Up in that front line looking for those charms. Yeah, he's just miles ahead on Cruise Master here.
We actually see Lee Sin. Actually, he got Titanic Hydra and Warrior, so he's not going that support Lee Sin. He's going that damage Lee Sin.
Yeah. Yeah, he also has Warrior, so that's a cool adaptation. He did go the side stone to that. That is a little bit of tankiness and the utility that really Lee Sin needs. And Psycho trying to go in for the fight again. Turbador, perfect knock on the 30 Senpai and Salvo. HSU actually gets blown up right to the start of the fight. There's no more damage for Guerrilla Radio. Oh man, this looks like an easy cleanup. Guerrilla Radio, they're being strapped in like chickens in a coop. There's nothing they can do. Salvo's on a killing spree, and that looks like that's a game.
Yeah. So it's exactly what happened. They used too much of their utility to kill Thrifty Senpai, and they didn't leave any of the peel for AJS Zero.
Yeah. I didn't even catch. How did Swift die? I think it had to have been Gangplank, right?
Yeah, he got collapsed on from the jungle. Was it? I think GP pretty much blew him up. Yeah. He was on the side.
Yeah, I mean, just one GP parlay onto Vayne is enough to take Vayne out of the fight.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at his items. He's got an Infinity Edge, a Last Whisper, a Triforce. This guy's gonna be doing some deeps. And good job on the win for picking up Lady AJS Zero, because that's all that team needs to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is the big downside when you bring one damage threat to Summoner's Rift.
Yep.
And that's why you don't see pros usually do that. At the very least, they always bring 2 damage threats, even in like Protect the Cog, Juggermob, or even Protect the Vayne. Anything, you usually bring a damage threat in the top or mid lane. To just try to balance out so it's not all on the one champion. So 2 inhibitors down for Guerrilla Radio.
Yeah.
Also 14k, like 13k.
So also looking at Thomas the Dank Engine, I'd say one of their weak links has been their support play in previous weeks, and Mr. Coffee actually 0-1-11. Pretty decent KDA.
Oh, Psycho, he body slammed in to try to steal it away, and he's waiting for that cooldown to come back up, and he's taking tons of damage. Oh, and he will get picked out, so they're punishing the greed on Psycho out here, and 30 Senpai trying to Spirit Rush in, and he does, he flashes on the charm, Cruise Master goes down, and
30 Senpai does another great charm that he's been doing all game.
Yeah, that flash charm, I mean, that's 2 members dead right now. I don't think Guerrilla really can do anything here.
This might be game.
Yep.
Got a couple supers coming in the base. Belvo's just tearing those apart. And you got GP, of course.
Yeah. Fedora doing his best, and he's taking a lot of this anger right now, but Melk did not forget about Swift. Neither did Salvo.
30.
Oh man.
Malphite has a phage. He's going for it.
Oh wait, what the hell? There's two people dead for dank engine right now. Is Salvo gonna go? He's gonna die. The Nexus is not down so far. Swift is up. Man, this is just like last game. a final push on the Nexus fails, but their whole base is in shreds.
Well, guess the game's not over yet.
Yeah.
Just need to get that Triforce on Malphite, and there it is.
Yeah, that might help out. I mean, Thermidor, they just have to dedicate him to to going in for the backline on Dank Engine.
Yep, and just let him do his
everyone.
thing.
You need Gragas ult, you need Lulu ult, you need Braum ult, you need everything protecting Swift right now.
Yep, and then you just let Thermidor do his thing in the backline. You might not kill him, but you guys will kill the front line of Dank Engine, and then you can worry about the Ahri and Graves later. And shoot, maybe even Thermidor might take one out. But yeah, good job on Real Radio for just, I guess, stalling it out even to 40 minutes, because I didn't think I'd go this far.
No, and this is what they wanted. When they locked in Champ Select and they were in the loading screen, there had to have been a pep talk that said, hey, let's just get to 40 minutes and then see where we're at. And they got to 40 minutes. When they do like a architectural survey of their base, they might think, we're missing a couple of these buildings. But that's all right. They'll bring in some builders. They'll get those in
Baron's
there
actually
back.
going to be coming up. It's live right now. They're going to get this and
Oh my god! Yeah, look at
shove it
those.
in.
Look at the wards on the blue side. In front of Baron. Yeah, there's no way.
Alright, so
And
what
that's just
Guerrilla
something
Radio
you give
needs to
up.
do right now is group up, and instantly when they see them, they need to fight and try to just win the team fight, because super minions, Baroned up, are going to just win the game.
Yep. I wish I could. Oh, Banner of Command coming for Mr. Coffee. That siege minion is gonna do so much damage. And yeah, you're exactly right. They need to fight for this tower right now. Cruise Master, he's getting chunked out. He might have to go back. He does not have home guards yet. See if he can try to. Oh, and look at all this barrels set up by on the wind here. Nautilus ult goes down. Let's see if they can try to peel for Swift, try to lock someone down. And Thermidor, he's tanking 4 people by himself though. Nautilus goes down, but I don't think that's going to be enough. You still have real healthy Thrifty Senpai in the backline. And Swift goes in as the last effort.
Yeah, so that goal lead was just a little too much for...
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, that hook, or whoever chunked out Cruise Master, that won the fight right there.
Yep. I don't even without it, they still would have won it. Like.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that one, I think Cruise Master not being.
But that is the story
really
of the game.
Deal.
They kind of threw by just getting caught out too much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't really throw, but they were winning team fights before they got a couple catches. Dank Engine got a couple catches and just turned that into a Baron and pretty much won the game off it.
Yeah.
All right, so MVP. I want to say Thrifty because his catches won that game for him. I think it secured that Baron. Just his charms were amazing all game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Let's try to get him in here.
And then maybe if we want another person, get Mr. Coffee in here. I'm not sure if he's been in here yet.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if we have someone who can pull them in. Here, I'll message him. I know what the password is to the channel.
User joined your channel.
Who do you want?
Thrifty and Mr. Coffee.
User was moved
And
to
who
your
else?
channel.
Hey there,
50
guys.
Senpai.
Hello.
And what? Say that again.
50
senpai.
Senpai.
Well, this is
User
unexpected.
was moved to your channel. User
Hey.
left your channel.
All right, so we got Thrifty Senpai and Mr. Coffee in here for the post-game interview.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Honored
Congrats,
to be
guys.
here.
Yeah.
So, right away, I want to say, Tim, Thrifty Senpai, your charms were spectacular this game. You got so many picks from them that actually won you guys that game.
Thank you. I was happy about my play that game. I felt like I was really on top of it.
Other than that, how do you guys think those early team fights, why do you guys think that you guys just were kind of losing them, even though you had like a 5,000 gold lead?
I think a part of it for me was like positioning. I have a tendency to kind of go ham as a tank and leave my team behind, and that's definitely something that I've been working on with my team. They've been really good coaching me, trying to kind of wrangle me in because I tend to I'm either too hesitant or I'm way too ham, and so I think I started the game kind of in a comfort zone because I don't know, it was a pretty slow moving game bot lane, so I kind of got into a groove, and then I don't know, I got a little too overzealous myself.
Yeah, I think that also is just a lot of like role misassessment because a lot of our gold was focused very heavily into me at that point in the early game. And so while I was able to always burst down a couple people, but the problem was I was still limited on cooldowns, and if my ult wasn't up, I wasn't able to maneuver around the fight as well. So, and Vayne on the other hand gets peel for days. I mean, every single person on their team can just either initiate a fight or peel for Vayne. So,
Right.
Yeah. It looks like you were in those early fights. You were zoned out pretty well by the Malphite ult or Gragas ult.
I was
just trying to deal with them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was able to pick up like normally 2 or 3 kills, but the problem is that we'd also lose like 2 or 3 people. But it ended up working out fairly well once we had another threat get big.
Yeah, and going off that, what did you guys think when after the champ select was done, their one damage strike composition? Did you guys like your draft compared to theirs?
Yeah, we were pretty happy with it. I mean, we had the Nautilus and the RE, so it's both of them are very good at picking up one person, and so we didn't have a ton of CC, but we had the right CC that we needed, and I mean, we were kind of confused on who was going to be playing what with the double sub. So
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like all of your picks were focused around trying to shut down the Vayne at all points of the game. I mean, you have the better bottom lane, 2v2, where you have Graves and Nautilus, and then jungle pressure Lee Sin, and then you and on the win for late game damage.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was much pressure early on from the junglers, which surprised me. I expected Gragas to be bottom a lot. I don't know if you guys expected that as well. I did kind of notice Milk was roaming around mid bot a lot, maybe expecting that. Not sure.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Was that the plan?
Milk's job was basically just to try and contain Gragas.
We had pretty decent vision bot lane. I felt like we were pretty comfortable knowing where people were most of the game.
So with that win, you guys are 4-2 in the season. Looking pretty good going into the playoffs here. How do you feel about the competition, especially the 2 teams above you, Sharkbait and Salt Shaker?
Go ahead, Alice.
Kevin, you can say some stuff. Go for it.
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a ton of really good players in this league. Oh, good night, babe. I love you. Thrifty takeover. I got my daughter here.
All right. Yeah. So the family man. Yeah. So the 2 teams above us, I mean, they've obviously done very well throughout the rest of the season so far. We did not get to actually play our full roster against Salt Shaker, so we're definitely looking forward to being at full strength against them. And I mean, I feel like we've really shored up our weaknesses against Sharkbait as well. The problems that we had, we're going into that. We've identified them and kind of figured it out. So hopefully, I mean, we'll be able to take them on. But
I think one big thing with our team too is that we all, like, I think everyone's really open to criticism. Like, I don't know. I know at least, like, and everyone's willing to give it and not take offense to it either. So I think that really helps our team comp kind of, fix our, weak points, etc.
All right. Well, appreciate you guys coming in. Congratulations on your win. We're going to take a small break and get into Game 3 momentarily.
The interview was a dream come true. Thank you.
Best of luck in your game.
Are we cut?
I don't know. I'm checking. It seems Wang still left it up.
Dang.
User joined your channel.
I don't even care if it's off the cut.
You guys are not cut.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't care. Kevin, that was far too cute. What the hell?
Oh, the baby? Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
man.
What the hell?
He stayed up late so we could hang out. So this worked out. This worked out pretty good. But that being said, I'm gonna go hang with my daughter and my wife.
Alright.
So I love you guys.
Peace.
User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
Hello.
Hello.
Looking forward to your guys' cast of this. I'll be eagerly watching. Swift, GG, and I will catch you guys later.
User left your channel. You were moved.